Oh gosh. That's a very confronting question. I'm pointing my courgette at you. I'm embarrassing myself on the internet now.
That's good, that's all. And go for it.
Hi Marie Claire, I'm Lydia Millen and welcome to my Everyday Edit. Today I'm going to be giving you an unfiltered look at my fashion, beauty and lifestyle favourites. And what better place to start than my wardrobe, so follow me. You're going to have to bear with me. I've spent a lot of time in the garden over the summer months and it's a bit messy.
So, what's your most treasured favourite?
Shall I get it out? Okay. I did say that behind the doors is carnage, so bear with me on this one, and it will be full of stuff. If I can find it. Yeah, here it is. Tell them I'm winging it. Belonged to my grandpa, and he used to take it on all of his business trips. He died when I was 18. And it's all ripped and broken, but I think it is just the most beautiful piece. And honestly, even now, I'm fighting back the tears because when I think about it, it just makes me want to cry, but I love it so much.
What's your most expensive item?
Ooh, my most expensive item, I would say, is this coat. I actually had a gentleman called Andrew reach out and offer me, I think it was about 3 meters of the wool that he'd shorn himself, that he'd then had made into this fabric. This is completely undyed, raw wool. And of course, I had to have it made into the most beautiful bespoke coat. I think this probably took a year to come to life. It was also hands down my most expensive coat of all. In fact, probably the most expensive thing in my wardrobe, so. How's it look without the shoes?
What's the best thing you've ever been gifted?
Definitely my dad's pair of aviator sunglasses. These have to be over 50 years old. Can't see anything, but I feel like Top Gun.
And what's your favourite vintage piece?
So it's this bag from Mulberry. I picked this up on eBay for about 200 quid. And it is old, dusty, battered in the most beautiful shade of chocolate. And that's exactly what I wanted.
Is there a really old piece that you haven't worn in years but you can't get rid of because you just love it for sentimental reasons?
Yes, I have the most beautiful white Victoria Beckham. I think it might even be a wedding dress that I wore just after my husband and I got engaged. And it's definitely too long for me, but because of the zip at the back, you can't have it taken up. So I just keep it and look at it and love it, but never wear it.
Do you still have one of your first designer pieces that you splurged on?
I do have my first designer piece, and again, it links to my husband because I bought them pretty much the day before I met him for the first time. And I have never worn them since because they were so uncomfortable. Thankfully, Christian Louboutin has come a long way since I bought these shoes, and now they are genuinely my most worn pair of heels, just not this pair. These are their 100mm Pagao. Oh, the pain that these shoes have inflicted on me is hilarious. But look, how did I ever get my foot in that? It's just not happening. It's like Cinderella. No, but I can show you the pair that do fit if you want. I literally wore these last night and these are so comfortable and they just look really lovely as well.
What's the most comfortable thing in your wardrobe that you love to wear, you know, when the cameras aren't rolling?
Well, I take my loungewear quite seriously as well. And I have these cardigans that I designed in collaboration with Lily Silk, and I take them everywhere. I don't leave the house without a cardigan, full stop.
Is it in the cupboard of doom?
I think they might be in here. Oh yeah, here it is. I literally live in this cardigan. It's kind of like a coatigan, come cardigan, come blanket. So when I'm on a flight, if I get cold, perfect.
How much of your wardrobe do you think you wear regularly?
Oh gosh.
In terms of like percentage?
That's a very confronting question. I think it's actually something that I think about quite a lot though. So I actually now look at maybe an item that I haven't worn and I try to create more outfits from it. So it's definitely a work in progress, but I would probably say that about 30 to 40%, which I think is not bad. Let's not talk about stuff in the loft. When I come up here, my mind blows, and I think that that's something that's really important to me because I didn't grow up with this. This has been something that I have dreamed of for so long. So I promise you, every single day, I just sit in here and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's mine.
So she's standing here.
Just down there.
In the shower. So this bathroom has been a bit of a labour of love. When we moved in, it was very, very cold and very, very grey. And so injecting a bit of warmth into here was really like the mission. So it feels like a little nook of beautifulness in here. So at the moment, I cannot stop recommending LED face masks. I honestly thought that this was such a gimmick, and it has changed my skin. I used to suffer really badly with perioral dermatitis. I get hormonal breakouts, and I use this to help heal that.
Is there a beauty product that you've just been using for absolutely years that you still use now?
Yes. Oh yes, it's in here. I definitely have, and I think that this is a bit of an icon, but the Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Cream Skin Protectant, this is just an all-rounder. It's such a workhorse in my beauty routine, whether it's chapped lips, dry cuticles, especially at this time of year.
You've got very enviable hair. What products do you use to make it so glossy?
Oh, it's very kind of you. Well, I love a good hair oil. I think that because my hair is so dry and coarse, I really need to add as much moisture to it as possible. I have a particular concoction that I go for, and it's from the brand Rehab. I use this just after I've blow dried my hair, but before styling. And this just gives the most lustrous glow to my hair. It's beautiful. I love a blow dry, but I just can't do it on myself. So in all honesty, this is just done with a pair of straighteners. What we don't realise with straighteners is it's all in the angles. And so I try to get as much root lift as possible. And then I create these flicks by bringing the hair around. So it's almost like you I think about it like I'm scoring a ribbon, and you just almost bring it out like this and then flick it in at the ends. And you want to do it in as many different ways as possible. And it creates this.
What do you use if you're having a bad hair day?
Bad hair days are unfortunately something that I think is inevitable every now and again. And my one tool, and it is from Rehab again, but I don't just spritz it onto my hair. That can sometimes be a bit heavy for me. I like my hair to feel quite light and bouncy. So what I do is I'll spritz a few spritzes onto my brush like this. So this is really good for taming flyaways and also hairlines. I have quite an unruly hairline because I've got lots of baby hairs. And I just think once you've done your hair, once it's styled, it just finishes everything off perfectly. I would never leave the house without fragrance. And there's nothing more iconic than Erin Amber Musk. This fragrance is something else. And it's one of those fragrances that I think I notice on other people straight away. It smells different, but it's still got that really cozy element, which I love. Porter just wants to be involved.
All right, I'm rolling.
My attitudes towards food and the weekly food shop has changed so much in the last 2 years. Once upon a time, I posted on the internet that I had made mashed potato from scratch, like it was a flex. And the internet quickly humbled me. I've come a long way since then, and I really, really enjoy discovering new things in the kitchen, and I love making things from scratch.
What is your cup of food?
Well, what I would say is that I love a good cup of tea. So this is my teacup, but it's probably carnage. Sorry. Porter, no one wants to hear you. It's probably carnage, but I like different teas. And so just a good Earl Grey with some full fat milk, that is comfort in a cup.
What do you drink to unwind at the end of a long day?
So I love a glass of wine. I have recently discovered a good Sancerre, and so I've got one open in here. This is just something that I love to have at the end of the day. And I'm not a big drinker, but I enjoy the sort of fuzziness that comes from a good glass of wine in the sunshine. So that's what I would say.
You've got lots of pets. What are your favourite treats for your pets?
I love it when other people bring up my pets so that I get to talk about them and it's like a green light, because you don't want to be that person that's like, this is my dog, this is my cat, these are my chickens. But I'd say that my favourite treats is actually vegetables for them. The chickens love any of my cucumbers that have gone slightly over. Also the dogs love carrots, they love cucumber and those kinds of things, and it's almost guilt-free treats. I get all of these from my garden and I let a few of them get quite big because I use them to make chutney. I'm pointing my courgette at you.
Having shared your life for so long and so intimately, I guess, like, do you manage to keep things for yourself?
I think I try to operate from a space that I don't want to have a job that I feel like I need to escape from or that I need to holiday from. I love my job so much, and still 15 years later, I still love my job so much. It's so enjoyable to be able to share your life with people and it be something that other people enjoy or take inspiration from. So no, I don't try and keep anything back.
Great, love that.
Okay, that's right. Cool. Okay, perfect. Okay,
Hello. So thank you, Mary Claire, for joining me for my everyday edit, and I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, this is the feral chicken. She's honestly wild. I've never known a chicken like her.